Okay, just going to have to hope and pray that OBS is actually working this time around. Welcome back to some more tire-free Knights of the Quinkan. You just call me Stent. Last time, Shazza was kidnapped. This time around, we're gonna ignore that for a little bit because there's another mission over here that has opened up for us. There we go, it seems to be working. So, obviously with this stream, good old File is Seen Thursday, which last time I checked we've already gone like a third of the way through the game already. Surprise, surprise, but for the time being, I'm probably going to switch back to streaming on Saturday from here on out. This is more just sort of a means of me making up the lost time with me skipping over a couple of Saturdays. So, hopefully this weird transitionary period of weird times and streaming on weird days will come to an end after this one. I mean, who knows? I may end up streaming on more days if there is a demand for it, though. I do admittedly have some ideas, some plans for the new year. But yeah, last time I checked, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Save. I was gonna look see if there was a save option here, but there doesn't seem to be. Yeah, looking over the file that. Yeah, looking over the file completion, 32%. And it's about to get even higher here, so we're already going to be halfway. I mean, to be fair, the Thai games tend to be more on the shorter side. Anyways. Thai. Hey! I already got all the stuff I could get from you, so I don't have to... Yeah, we're just going to get a little sidetracked here because there's another mission here, and I want to do it.
I know, you told me so. But we don't have time to stand around while you gloat. If we don't smash those eggs, there'll be more than one commander to worry about. And I don't know about you, but one was enough.
I know, I thought it was pretty easy. I mean, then again, it's this game, so... I gotcha. More than one would probably be a threat. And look at this! Look at this! We get the Thermo Extreme Bunyip back, and now it's got a makeover. Because, let's see, left hook, Thermo Cannons... Yeah, instead of the water guns it had in the second game, now it has flamethrowers. Yeah, and funky looking crystals in the back, which I'm guessing are something ice related, so it can actually deal with the intense heat, because much like the Thermo Bunyip in the last game, you can use this to swim in lava. It's like, oh hey, it's a Bunyip which sorts of also features elements which already existed in the previous game. Those mostly just being, oh hey, you can swim. So I guess it was one of the more easy ones to just sort of port over. I'm guessing at the very least there's some stuff in here. Would feel like it is. Again, much like in the second game, you can see underneath the lava. It's just a texture. Just think, if you go swimming in lava underneath the surface, it's just as clear as water is, minus the obvious molten rock burning your eyes out. But that's a small price to pay. Yeah, there's some more stuff in here. So, main objective here is to just hunt through the level and gather up some more eggs. As far as I'm aware, this is probably the Thermo Bunyip has a lot of tools which allow you to explore more areas, so I want to say, outside of specific circumstances, this is probably going to be the Bunyip you want to be traversing these levels in order to get the 100% completion bonus. And look at that, more firestones in case I didn't have enough. And yeah, up here, there's the stuff we're supposed to be looking out for. These weird-looking egg things, looking suspiciously like something you might see in a Spyro game. Also, yeah, just... It's like, the Shadow Bunyip gets a Kamehameha laser, the Thermo Bunyip gets an orbital laser. Just like that one gun in Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah, generally speaking, I do find it to be a pretty funky little apparatus, little gadget. It's one of the ones which I'm glad came back because I'm going to be honest, the other bunyips were sorely underwhelming, as you probably remember me saying last time, in which what do you want me to see, game? What happens when the time runs out? Alright, I guess there's something I'm just missing here. It's like the voices. In which the lifter bunyip was just extremely slow and didn't really have that much combat capability compared to the battle bunyip, and obviously there was the sub bunyip, which is basically just a reskin of the helicopter, so the way I see it, no real big loss there, and I'm happy they just sort of decide to focus on expanding the actually good stuff, because I did like the thermal bunyip. I do kind of miss, obviously here we just get funny extendo punches, so it's a little more, I suppose, ergonomic, sort of better for combat than just the funny spin attack from the previous game, but I do kind of miss being able to do the, just spray water everywhere and just spin while I do it to create this just sort of crazy water hurricane sort of effect. Here it's mostly just you walk up to a guy and just do that, I guess. It's a little less underwhelming, but I get it, I get it. Anyways, we go over here, which is where we're supposed to go, I think, and now this whole thing is collapsing. So the main default thing you get with the thermal bunyip is, of course, this hook attack, which is basically just the lasherang. And is what's mostly used to reverse. This is the main reason, aside from, obviously, lava swimming, why you'd want to use the thermal bunyip to explore these areas. Also, fairly certain that the music is a lot more relaxed here. I do kind of like it. Really getting a lot of flashbacks to Mount Boom, though. For better or for worse. It's like, I remember that particular level being kind of rough going as a kid, but nowadays it's mostly just fine. I think it's mostly just because of that weird platforming segment. That, and it was sort of hard to tell what was, you couldn't very much easily track 100% completion as far as I remember. I probably should go back and actually play the GameCube versions just to check. Ah, more stuff down there. Let's have a look. I'm imagining there's just a whole bunch of extra stuff down here. Just opals, picture frames, which is always nice. Also, yeah, opal count. I may have done a little bit of grinding at the arena we found at the beginning of the game, just so once we get to Cassopolis, we can immediately have access to some new toys. Because we're gonna get a lot of access to new toys, much like in the second game. There is an equivalent of Sly Shack, which we will be seeing in a little bit. Starting to think maybe I'll just, part of me wants to say I want to dedicate an entire stream just to, I suppose, tying up loose ends before we tackle the final boss. We'll see, we'll see. Because right now I'm probably just going to worry about just getting all the stuff. Oh look, and there's this thing which I'm pretty sure we can actually... Ah. I would have sworn we could attack that. Also, what is this? Can I destroy this? I don't remember. Yes, I can. Look at that. More bilbies, more picture frames. So many goodies hidden back here. It's like beyond the black stump. I want to check if there's any more goodies down here, because it seemed like this... Wow, this is surprisingly deep. I kind of forgot how deep this was. Just... massive... subterranean trench filled with lava and ice. Again, it's... this whole thing really does remind me of that one that one Pokemon episode with Blaine. Oh yeah, and since we're here, we have a another little mechanic we can divulge in right here. These little generators. I'm fairly certain that there'll be more opportunities for it to use it in the future, but for the time being, we just equip our thermo cannon, go down to this thing, and we use this to power up this little thermo generator. And look at that. We got all these platforms to navigate. Like an annoying swarm of flies. I do kind of like the skybox around here as well. Just I will give this whole series this. I feel it really sort of nails environments. It's either super cozy or super stylized like this. I'm wondering if a game like Rise of Lyric could have benefited from art style like this. Anyways, let's see what's behind this, what's through this long tunnel. Aside from just a whole bunch more opals, which I'll gladly take. Let's see. All the way back here, it seems. Alright. Okay. So... Seems as though there's another set of eggs around here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Don't think it's really necessarily anything we can do over here, so we're just gonna move. We're just gonna move. Thankfully, much like in... one thing I do definitely appreciate about the bunyips. No fall damage. I knew you had KH2 pins sometimes, so but any other games you plan on streaming next? That's sort of the thing, though, which I'm sort of conflicted about, because... Mostly just because of the algorithm, that dreaded algorithm that everybody complains about. In that, mostly seems to, suppose a good way of putting it is, the less well a lot of my streams do, the less they get recommended to people. Which seems like a, no-brainer thing, but it basically means that low viewership on some of these more sort of niche streams, for lack of a better term, affects viewership on the, I suppose, main streams, for lack of a better word. You know, the Sonic streams or the Pokemon streams, so... kind of thinking maybe in the new year focusing on just those for a little bit. Probably just gonna spend the rest of this year just tying up loose ends, streaming games which I want to stream, like... Part of me really wants to still do Motonui Online, just as a sort of fun one or two off. Because that seems like it would be kind of fun, just to mess around with, but... Maybe go... You know, maybe. The consideration is just... taking some time off from doing stuff other than Sonic, but maybe Final Fantasy will just become a sort of mainstay on the channel. Who knows? Who knows? It just sort of depends on how well the Kingdom Hearts streams do. I just... yeah, it's like, now that you mention it, it's like, wow. It actually sort of does. It does have the span. It does have the deal maker on, except it's instead of pink, it's red. Okay, so let's have a look what's down here. I'm imagining more collectibles. Yeah, this stuff, I can imagine a lot of people getting nervous in sort of tight quarters like this, especially considering your reduced mobility, and that you can't really steer as like, ooh, this goes on for quite a bit, doesn't it? Let's see. Guessing, yeah, this just leads to another egg. One egg. Yeah. From what I've noticed with the death animations here, I think a lot of the enemies like the frills and the... Is it Uber frills from the... basically enemies from the last game all still have their sort of animated death animations from the previous games. It's just that the Quinkan now have funny ragdolls. It's just the Quinkan that had the ragdolls, which, you know, I still find pretty hilarious in all honesty. So, guessing more eggs down here. Through this tunnel. Out of my way, out of my way. Yes, the deal maker. I mean, obviously, I feel that Deltarune is going to be the exception to the rule. Because I keep making jokes about it, and, you know, I suppose it just comes down to, I guess, focusing on other stuff to stream, like... You know, just focusing on, pillars, essentially, so... Considering there's only really, like, 4 Thai games, not including the GBA versions, that probably won't count as a pillar. So, maybe a little bit until I get to the 4th game. In the same vein, sort of Klonoa, so probably won't be getting to the GBA games for a fair bit, like... I've heard a lot of people like the volleyball game and Dream Champ tournaments and stuff like that. Once again, we don't need any more Firestones. Game. It's like, why are you so adamant on us putting fire in everything? And I mean, I get it's sort of necessary for traversing certain areas, but... I could do with something else, like an airstone. Anyways, I think we just need to go back to the beginning of the level now for that last egg, which I missed off. But before that, there was a little quarter there, which I kind of missed off. So we're going to go check that out. I suppose what makes use like you're going through Sonic and Focus, so I figured you'd eventually run out. I mean, potentially, but that has been a concern for me as well, just sort of running out of material on the Sonic and Pokemon front, but I've been thinking in that regard, probably just doing more fan works, like... There is another Pokemon game which I'm planning on streaming after I'm done with Gale of Darkness. Let's see what's down here first. Let's see what's... Oh, it's just, more opals, okay. Camera... It's just Pokemon Vanguard, I think was the name of the ROM hack. Fan game, not ROM hack. Regardless, still want to try that one out because I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, especially in comparison to Legends Are. Figure there's going to be a lot more interest for me streaming that at the very least, considering, well, I haven't really heard many good things about Legends Are. I don't think a lot of people have either. Might be good to occasionally do some stuff you're not familiar with, just playing for the first time to vary things up. Perhaps, and I suppose in that regard I could probably just do some other stuff like, I don't know, just Rumble streams or Crossworld streams, because those seem to be pretty popular. Just a, just aside from those. There we go. All the eggs are now fried. Stop. They just keep going. It's like they keep going and just eventually it just becomes funny. Just... Oh, right. Yeah, I'll be right over, boss. Good grief. Anyways, now we're done with that. Finally, we can proceed with the plot. Exactly, boo. Right, this way, methinks. I just want to check real quick, because I'm not sure I really got everything there, but I think I got most of it, so that would be Sun Rivers, New Baramaji, Cinder Canyon, back with... Oh! I did get everything there, that's good, so I don't have to go back to that level again. Like, wow, I actually 100%ed something in this game. Crazy. Okay, so I think we just have to avoid landmines and just go up this particular straight. Also, You can probably tell this is early. I don't think this is something you're necessarily seeing in the other PC ports. Just the trees in the distance just growing as you as you close in on them. It is kind of freaky, actually. Sort of reminds me of those weird some spiked trees from Pokemon Platinum, the ones in the Torn world, which just rise out from the ground. Like, I think it's more just the terrain, but I think there's something about the terrain makes it a lot more easily noticeable. Not to worry though, we will be back here later on in the game. This whole area isn't going to be forgotten. It's just that now we have a whole new area for us to mess around in with. It's complete with its own load zone. Look at this. Look at this. And all of a sudden, in Brolga Billabong, it's a lot darker. So now we just have to casually just cruise our way through. Yeah, I think it's a lot more noticeable here just by how tall the trees are. 2K hesitate where Twin Shadows Edition is improved in this like. Yep. Well, at least it's handled a lot better than Frontiers, at the very least. Just at the very least, it looks. Well, it's funny. It doesn't have popping. That's the main thing. It's not popping. It just looks kind of freaky in a way, just seeing the trees grow as you Also, I'm about to die. We should probably get a move on. It's like here, just wide open area. And you just see the trees. Oh, Pippi Beach. This was an interesting area actually. There was an area called Pippi Beach in the first game. It was a technically speaking, it was just one of the small little hub areas which housed the level. It was the second one, which is hidden behind a wall of ice. It doesn't look anything like this, is what I'm trying to get at. Pippi Beach was just like a waterfall in like a little gully. Here it's just whatever this is. Also, I really need to find some help here. Ooh, we actually have some new stones in here, theoretically speaking. Let's have a look around in this messed up hedge maze. With the power of the Kool-Aid Man. Let's see what we got here. We got a warp stone. Ooh. Well, actually, did you consider that Frontiers actually has really good... Oh, shush. Shush you. It doesn't change the fact that it's the water is less noticeable than the pop-in. You're not gonna notice the water physics compared to the pop-in. I mean, this game has some pretty decent water effects, but you're probably not gonna notice that much compared to the trees just rising up from the ground wherever you go. Yeah, I can imagine just situations like this being why, you tend to find hardcore mode in this game a lot more nerve-wracking than the others. Oh yeah, you can also just do this. You can just duck down under the water like this. And it makes just the funny noise. Out of my way! Out of my way! Yeah, and they even have just... Oh yeah, just casually spacious firing lasers down at the ground. You know, just casual, alien stuff. Okay, so Cassopolis is around here somewhere. Oh look! The famous Australian freshwater sharks. Shallow waters, yeah. Oh. Well, I'm dead. Hands off, buddy. I want to see what the stone is. Yeah, that would be basically game over if I were playing hardcore mode there. But just like, well, that's the whole series over. See you, whatever I'm streaming next. Okay, Cassopolis should be over here. Big old sewer entrance. Anyways, we have a whole bunch of stones here. Let's have a look at them. So obviously, Lash Chassis, Warp Stone. Basically, one of these just basically gives the Lash, or really any boomerang, the qualities of the Warparang. Though obviously, it makes more sense just to put it on the Lasharang, or the Lash Chassis. And we also have, you know what? Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. The multi-chassis, which doesn't actually give your boomerangs the qualities of the multi-rang, it just increases the projectile speed, as far as I'm aware. Like, you can't just throw off like a bajillion boomerangs like you could in the previous games, unfortunately. It is a shame, considering that is basically just the super close quarters option. But then again, with the last chassis, it's not too big of a deal. And here we are in Cassopolis. Not quite what I expected, is it? Containing one of the most annoying platforming challenges in the entire series, as far as I'm aware. Where the platforming is just extra tight. Hey, it's you from the second game.
G'day, Ty.
What are you doing here?
For a TV show. Basically, it's about a whole bunch of female frogs fighting over me. It'll be called Outback Bruce and his fabulous amphibious female friends fighting furiously for fame and fortune.
You sure this isn't just your barely disguised fetish, sir? Alright, what else have you got to say?
How's it going, Ty? You know, it's not easy being green.
Haha.
I don't know how many times someone has stepped on me while I was taking a nap on the lawn.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
G'day, mate. How's things, alright? You haven't seen anything strange happening around thylacine, have you?
Oh yes, thylacine, which is the scientific word for Tasmanian tiger, as far as I'm aware.
Weird, mate. G'day, Ty. I've had a...
Yeah, that's all your dialogue. Let's, Ooh, looks like there's a rank shop over there. Let's go have a look over there. Also, just real funny thing here. Oh, I don't think this was actually in the original release. That little bus stop there. Kind of an odd place for a bus. What the fluff are you? What is your deal?
Hey, party boy! Must be fun working with Uncle Dennis. I love his uniform.
Just like me for... Yep, just back away slowly. I was gonna say, just like me for real, for real.
Hey, party boy! Do you think the Quinkan likes to dance?
Why do you sound like Ron from Potter Puppet Pals?
Hey, crazy tiger! Did you know my Uncle Dennis likes to dance? He's one cool frog!
Yeah, for some reason I always assumed this was Clarence from the second game, just, what the fluff happened? I don't think I want to know. Anyways, let's just go over here. Let's just go all the way over here. Into another rank shop. Inside, it's,
Look, it's Ty.
hey, it's Sneef and Keith. I was wondering what happened to these two.
When Bush Rescue disbanded, we got new jobs.
So over here we got more stones. We got the Mega Stone, the Air Stone, which is basically just the Zappy Rang. The Magnet Stone, which is pretty self-explanatory. You just throw stuff and you can use it to collect, basically, it turns your boomerangs into magnets, which can collect opals and other collectibles, depending on how many you have on your thing. Warp Stone, we've gone over. Earth Stone, we already have one. Ultra Stone. Zoom Stone, again, just basically gives you the properties of the Zoomerang from the first game. Basically just increases your rang's range. Chrono Stones. It's kind of wild that they actually brought back the effects of the Chrono Rang from the first game, even though that was arguably the most useless one in the game. Where it basically just slows down your enemy, even though, you know, the Frosted Rang exists. There's not really any reason to use the Chrono Stone, unfortunately. It does look cool, though. Anyways, Multi-Stone. Here we go. Here's the good stuff. Here's the interesting stuff. Just going to buy some more stuff real quick. Yeah, here's basically just the rest of the chassis. We got the Mega Chassis, which, Mega Chassis, Smash Chassis, which are technically sort of, obviously based on the Megarang and Smasherang, but not necessarily congruent to those roles, in which they basically just have extra slots open. New to this is, of course, the ring chassis, which... a boomerang which is just ring, how revolutionary. Which holds the most bunyip stone slots you can have in the game with a total of 6. So I'm gonna get that one. And then of course you have the Doom chassis, which is basically just the Doomerang. I think in the original game it was sort of like in Taiwan where, well, the first game where it didn't actually have its explosion damage from the second game. I think that's fixed here, so I don't think there's really much use in putting stones on this thing, unfortunately. Except maybe having some fun with the magnet stone.
See you, Ty.
And now I can just put all... unload all stones. Yeah, me personally, I like to use the ring chassis as basically my collector's boomerang, which is basically just put all my ultra stones on it, but we don't seem to have any for the time being, so I guess we're just gonna have to improvise. So figure stones, let's just put water stone on you, and then on this I guess we can just get a little bit we can just do the funny. Just load it up with all the firestones we have. I don't think it's, the effect necessarily goes past 2 with the firestones, but, well, it's on there now, and obviously multi-stone. Probably could put the Megastone on there as well, just to be extra funny. And just put that on there. You know what, let's just do this. Put the Earth Stone on you. Put the Mega Stone on you. And there we go. Just have a hyper-effective combat rang. Let's have a look around some more, see what we can find. Because obviously this place is rife with collectibles. Also, what is going on over there with the eyes over there? It looks like something you'd see in a Rayman game. And, oh. Well, isn't this a surprise? Didn't expect to see you here all by yourself, Metal.
Program. Hello. Welcome and thank you for installing site. Would you like to take a tour of my new...
He's updated to the newest operating system. He's upgraded to he's upgraded to Psi 11. The fool.
Forgive me if I seem distant. I just went to the doctor and found out that I have a virus. I am not allowed to send attachments.
Yep. You know, this guy was built up to be a major antagonist at the end of the first game. Now he's just here spouting jokes.
You are now logged on to Psi. You have one new email. Welcome and thank...
Yep. This is kind of a shame, but it is what it is, I guess. At least I remember in the second game originally being, having him as a lot more of a, pronounced... just basically having a bigger role. Back when the second game featured time travel. It's like, oh... It's like a sequel game which features a metal doppelganger of the main protagonist and also features time travel. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of collectibles you can get in here. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to get them all on stream, because a lot of them can be quite annoying. Like, particularly just that long-running one there, but... Oh, hello. It's like, that's not even anatomically correct what I like. And, what are you doing here, old man? I remember you from the second game.
Remember the first time the Quinkan were here? Back then, we didn't
have any of your new fandangled bunyips. We had to use these things we call...
We had sticks! 2 sticks and a rock! And we had to share the rock!
What I'm talking about.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. It's like implying that the Quinkan were here in the past. I mean, you look like you're a million years old, so I guess it's not too out of the ordinary. Anyways, yay! Time puzzle platforming! And, bad camera angles to go with it. Wonderful. Yeah, I remember wholeheartedly with my time here, just, the platforming being rather intensive, for lack of a better word. Just getting a lot of, stuff like this. It's not the hardest, it's just, can be a little bit annoying. There we go. Let's see what's in here. Ah. More floating eyeballs straight out of Rayman. Look, everybody, the old man is talking. The old is talking. Ah, yes, the old. I.e. me. Alright, it's like... You know what, let's just, I'm just gonna go and proceed with the plot here from now on. Just, may just do a lot of the collectible stuff off stream, but there's one character here which I wanted to showcase off before we proceed. This girl, this cutie.
Hi. Hey, look, I'm really sorry about the way my mum treated you back in the old days. She was a bit batty, but she's better now.
Yeah, this is Shade, the daughter of Shadow the Bat from that one boss from near the end of the first game, the one where you had to just hit all the switches to...
It's really nice to have you here in Cassopolis, Ty, and I hope we can be friends.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can do to help out with the Quinkan and all, I'd like to make it up to you for my mum.
Yeah. I'm sure we can find room for you. It's just kind of a shame I don't think she actually made a comeback in the 4th game, which is kind of a shame because, again, she's pretty cute.
Hey, look, it's really nice to have you here in Cassopolis, Ty, and I hope we can be friends.
I remember having more dialogue from this. Maybe it's just, maybe a little bit later. Anyways. Of course, Naomi's still here.
Ty!
I think I already got all the... Ooh, we actually have more Bilby, so I can get this. Look at that.
So jealous.
The edgy paint job. We just go over here. Go over here. Look at that. Standard issue. Good old red. Let's see. Oh. It's you also from the 2nd game. I remember you.
I've been stuck in this suit forever. I can't reach the back to find the zip. I'm busting.
Yeah, that's... It's like, Michael, don't leave me here! Michael!
The folks here in Cassopolis aren't very smart. They think I'm an actual crocodile. But I'm afraid if they find out the truth, I'll lose my membership at the Crocodile Club.
Man.
I give up, Ty. I guess I'm gonna be a crocodile forever.
Well, so I'm pretty sure that's just Ty's, it looks the exact... Just looks the exact same as Ty himself here, except he just has a red nose. Let's see what the switch does. Ah, there's a whole bunch of switches for us to look around for here, so I may as well just look around for those for a little bit. Or, you know, I could just, You know, there's one over there, one up there, I can see it. Thinking I may need, zoom stones for some of these. Maybe. Maybe. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually remember where most of these are, mostly just... Oh hey, there's another Bilby up there. I'll save you, Lamsey! Just give me a little bit to gather up all the money, which I'm gonna need for a little bit later. There, Lamsey's been saved. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could have sworn there was a switch right there we go. Poor, yep. It's just like your typical, just like being at your typical convention, really, as far as I've heard. Let's see here. Well, it looks like there's some... Oh. I'm gonna say looks like there's some more platforming stuff here, like with some springs and some swinging. Looks like fun, but... You know, we're just gonna go see Cass. We're just gonna go and proceed, because fairly soon I'm gonna have time for a fair lot of this later on. Ooh. I mean, saying that... Another platforming challenge here. It's like, this whole place is just full of platforming challenges. It's kind of nuts. Obviously, those are like springs. Just like funny little mid-air springs from... Just like in our favorite automated speed platformers. There we go, nice little goober fruit for our troubles. And look at that. Just like in Robotropolis, he has the golden statues of himself. I guess some things never change. Alright, let's go see what he wants. It's been a long time, hasn't it, mate?
Well, well, well. The tables have turned in, Tiger.
Okay, that was a pretty good turn of words, but shut up.
Keep saying that.
Oh, just wishful thinking.
Look, Cass, I don't like doing this, but we're gonna need to work together against these Quinkan.
The best speed platforms have only hold up and right, don't you know?
Not all of us see the Quinkan as a problem, Ty.
Ah.
Some of us see them as an ally. I, for one, welcome our new Quinkan overlords.
He even said the meme.
Are you sure about that?
Okay. Fine. If we're going to do this...
It's like he was so easy to convince otherwise. Just like, bow down before the alien overlords. Now it's just like, nah, fine, I'll just side with you now. It's fine.
Shazza. Ah, yes, you're
The
pathetic.
jailbait, yeah?
I didn't know exactly, but I can find out. If you're prepared to take care of a few errands for me in return.
Yep, once again playing delivery boy.
Good. Because it'll take a lot.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be loving every moment of this, isn't he? Alright.
Hey, fine. Introducing the president of Cassopolis.
It's like even she hates this.
Hello, my little slave rat. I need to find a thunder egg to pay...
Oh hey, Thunder Eggs, remember those from the first game?
The machines of destruction I
Oh yeah, the instruments of destruction.
The Redback gang has one.
Oh boy, time for more kart racing, it seems.
Bye.
Good grief. Let's have a look around here a little bit more. Hey, Fluffy.
Feel a little bit nervous in Cassopolis?
Yep.
I can introduce you to a few of my friends if you like. I could arrange for you to be a bit more comfortable, you know?
I don't think I want to know what your definition of comfortable is.
Hey, Rat Boy, if we're gonna work together, let's make a deal. You stay out of my way, I get in yours.
What is your
Oh,
deal?
I'm sorry to hear about your little dingo friend, but if you can't take the heat, you shouldn't jump in the fire. Actually, you probably shouldn't ever jump in the fire.
Keep the camera steady, you don't. Sorry, boss, couldn't afford a track. Oh yes, it's just like a Michael Bay film, or really most films nowadays, where they think the shaky cam just makes it extra cinematic when really it just makes the audience want to vomit. I would have thought that trend would have died out by now, but I guess not. Would have sworn there was another switch in here. Ah well, I'm sure I'll find them in my own time. Well, you know, sometime else. Ooh. And just like that, this wasn't in the original game as far as I'm aware. It's the portal from the first game with texture mapping which looks kind of off. Like you can see just where the god rays just sort of end. Like it just looks super weird, doesn't it? Just you can just see where the animation for the texture just ends. Just like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Anyways, Southern Rivers Bus Co. You can't get on the bus when enemies are nearby. Just casually pointing fun at Bethesda games. I approve. Anyway, you just go over here. I suppose we're doing this where you just, yeah, I just mostly remember this particular platforming challenge being quite annoying. Ah, there we go. You just do that and it opens that. Okay, I don't think this is the platforming challenge I was thinking of. I think it's the one with that switch. The yellow switch. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, there was a switch there. I noticed. Boing, 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 boing. Never gets old. And look at that. Nice little chromium orb to add to the collection. There we go. Looks funky. Yeah, it really does look funky. Anyways, let's see what this, what does this button do? Not much by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look over here. Okay, seems to be just hop on this. And you jump into this. And look at that. Another water stone. As if I needed any more of these. Whatever. Yeah, I think it's high time we got the fluff out of here for the time being. Oh, there's another Bilby over there. Oh, there's the last one. There's the last one. Let's see what happens when I press all the magic switches. Let's see what happens. Ah. It raises these platforms. And that's another orb to add to the collection. Lovely. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's get out of here. It is kind of crazy to think that this is probably just suspended over... What even is that? Ocean? Just sort of ozone? Some sort of nuclear reactor? You'd probably wouldn't want to drop your phone down here. Just gonna say that. I mean, to be fair, this was 2005, so... Phones as we know them didn't really exist yet. It was probably just your bomb-proof Nokia. Or at the very least, your BlackBerry. Anyways, time to do some more kart racing. Yay! And hopefully find some more stones in the process, which I can actually use on my stuff. Alright, away we go. Let's turn all... Just gonna have to get back on the main road by the looks of this. I swear those turrets are invincible, or at the very least the feedback for fighting them isn't the best. Yeah, this really just feels like a whole... This area really just sort of gives a sort of Death Alley feel to it. I will say, though, definitely do like the atmosphere. Just, weirdly calming and relaxing. Just sort of the sort of thing that makes you forget, oh, hey, we're in the middle of an alien incursion full of zombies. I don't think we have to come here right now, but I'm gonna do so anyway. Get out of here, you. Yep. Basically just completely invalidates the Krome rank, just like it does in the first game. I will say though, these projectile Quinkan seem a lot tougher than the usual lot. I mean, then again, Frosty Rank seems to deal with them in good time. Ah. I'm guessing we just can't interact with this yet. Okay, okay. Let's just see what we can interact with here. see, sharks. Once again, more sharks in fresh water. I don't get it either. It's like, you know, we really want to use the sharks in the previous games, so we don't really have a place to put them in. Yeah, just put them in any bodies of water in the later part of the game that makes sense. Or that's just big enough. It's like, yeah, nah, it'll be fine. Also, little detail, which I do kind of miss from the first game right here. In the first game, these beach huts here, you could actually set them on fire. Not so much here, which is... I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just kind of disappointing. Just that little attention to detail that was in the first game is just lost. Also, wondering how I'm meant to get up here. Am I just that bad at platforming? Let's try again. I mean, worst case scenario, I could probably just come back here once I have magnet stones, but... Another problem, magnet stones. They only tend to crop up near the end of the game. So, probably gonna be waiting a little while on those. Yeah, boom, ting, tang, walla walla bing bang. But the reason I'm coming all the way over here, there's a particular... You may have noticed on the... Well, you can't really see the mini-map behind me, so... There is a shop here. I want to see what it is, because... You know about shops in the overworld if you're familiar with the second game. Oh. I remember being super terrified of those, and I was just like, oh. I gotta say, though, this is some honkin' big sharks. Here we go. Fairly certain that treehouse has just been reused from the Never Never, from the... Oh, hey, it's Goober Steve. I forgot you were here.
They're after my Goober juice. I knew they wanted it. It took me hundreds of times.
Oh, yeah, just constantly default to calling him Goober from now on.
Will you help me keep it? I'll give you some of those things you like. Half now, half later.
And half later than that.
You're okay, Fairy Dino, buddy.
Yeah, still get a fair laugh out of that. Okay. Oh, we actually get a zoom stone. Nice. Gonna just pop that on here. And look at that. Look how far that goes now. So, just want to come over to this house real quick. Obviously, just loot it. Ooh, there's actually a gooberberry back here. I forgot. Could have sworn there were more collectibles around here. Oh well, just gonna quickly... Oh, right. Oh yeah, just casually have just a massive whale in this lake. Okay, sure. I don't really get it either.
Ahoy there, landlubber. If there are things ye can't find, then Parrotbeard's treasure chest will give ye peace of mind. For pieces of 8, I'll give ye a peek of a treasure map that'll show ye what ye seek.
Yep. Right here, we have a funny guy. We have this guy, who I don't think was in any of the other games, but regardless, he sells maps. We have maps for Bilbies, we have maps for Krome Orbs, maps for Goober Steve, which honestly is probably the least prioritized one. You have Goober Berries, and probably the one which I'm probably going to go for right now, picture frames, because those are some of the hardest to find under normal circumstances. Anyways. Well, there goes more of my hard-earned money. Let's go and create some ice cubes in water. Yeah, this... I think at some point at the very least this was planned to be like a sea-based area, but... It just looks so super weird to seeing, you know, sharks and whales and this sort of inlet Oh, right. Sharks can still attack you on these. I forgot. Whatever, I win. Yeah, I think there's just another mission over there, so we're gonna have to come back here late. Let's get out of here real quick. And just like that, we have just a whole bunch of... let me just check real quick. Oh, it isn't like the second game where they just... It's like in the second game where you had maps, the collectibles only appeared if you had the infra rang or X rang equipped. Here, it's just they're on your map now. Alright, I don't think I'm supposed to be over here quite yet. It's like I'm lost, I don't know where I'm going. Oh no you don't, buddy. Because for some reason, I'm still, like, extremely fast underwater. Still don't get that, considering it's like... At the start of the first game, Ty can barely swim, and all of a sudden, as soon as he gets a little bit of tutelage from Rex, all of a sudden he's just an absolute god at the dolphin. It seems as though... Oh. Yeah, it's right there. And there's another one which I couldn't find. Yeah, let's just get out of here. If I can find the exit. Right over there, I think. Okay. Okay. So, even the Earthstone isn't enough to break through these guys. Let's see how this... Okay. So as far as I'm aware, Earthstone doesn't really do anything in terms of damaging Quinkan. It's just... Okay, let's finally get on with things. You're getting sidetracked. We'll say as well, the music here is also surprisingly calming. It's probably not something you necessarily expect considering, again, Warzone. Anyways, here we are. Hello again.
Hey, it's the Redback Gang! I hear that you guys have a Thunder Egg.
So, what if we do?
Yeah, we took it off Dennis's clothesline fair and square.
I think I know where this is going.
Is it gonna end with race you for it?
Race you for it. Alright, gotta claim the stash of Thunder Egg fragments and win the race. Thunder Egg fragments just scattered all throughout the track, so I think you know how this goes. Basically just spend like the first lap or two just collecting all the fragments real quick, like this one. There's one right over here. All just sort of on the... Oh, hey, they're actually on the map, which is neat. There's that one. Again, I'm gonna have to get used to the controls a little bit. Again, though, free laps, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. That's 4. And last one just right by the goal. Okay, so now I can just focus on winning. So I remember, Ooh. Yeah, I remember supposedly in the original release of this game, the kart racing being fairly frustrating, because I'm fairly certain with some of these you only had one lap to complete them in, which, needless to say, kind of unnecessary. Kind of unnecessarily cruel. It's like... I think it's mostly the last one which is super frustrating, but here it's more so the case of, oh. It's mostly just sort of normal after you complete the first lap and get all the stuff, so it's not too bad. And just like that, it's done. We win.
Yeah? Well, next time you'll be so lucky. How did you do it?
Piece of cake, really.
Cake? Where?
Sister cake.
Haha. Oh yes, finally, another Earthstone. I don't think anything possible influence towards this game in the concept of kart racing is the second game I've had. I mean, I did have kart racing, but it was optional. Kart racing here isn't nearly as bad as it was originally.
That means right now in Cassopolis, everyone's ice cream is melting in their very freezers.
Oh no. How terrible. Now I have to configure all my stones again. You know what? You know what? I think it just makes sense to just put them all on this. Yeah, just Firestone there. And yeah, I think this is good. Ring chassis. I mean, saying that now, I don't think the Mega Stone is gonna... You know, it probably just homes in on enemies. We'll just see. So, we have 2 Earthstones. Oh, yeah. Just like throwing torpedoes everywhere. It's great. It's like all of a sudden, with just that one extra stone, we've gone... We've basically just turned into the same walking doomsday we were at the end of the second game, except with less health. It's kind of a shame, but eh. Alright, where's the rest of these enemies? Am I just gonna have to rove around in all these different patches and just sort of weed you out? Is that what we're doing here? Game? Where are these other enemies you're telling me to fight, game? I know they're here somewhere. It's just... Tell me where and I will shoot them. Ah, they're right here. And yep, just nice little 500 opals for doing that. It is nice, but I don't think it's really going to be... I guess every little helps when going for that Doom chassis, I suppose. Okay, so right over here it looks like. Let's see. Ooh, I can actually afford the crab tank, which obviously is based on the crab tanks from the second game. Let's put that on real quick. Look at that, nice and purpley. Yeah, I like what we got going here. So it's like, oh, it just feels so good now. Just like, woomph. It just really just feels like a big punch in the face now.
Hey bro, you better go and get this over with. I hate doing these jobs for Cass.
As we just casually walk through bushes.
Don't worry about it, mate. You've more than made up for it.
That's an interesting thing, really. We didn't actually see Sly do that many bad things outside of just antagonizing Ty a little bit. It was like they fought, yeah, but Sly didn't necessarily do anything bad in the first game that we saw. It would have been interesting to see him doing a lot more morally dubious things, but... well, it is what it is, I suppose. Anyways, it's time for another one of these levels, where this time, we're going into the Shadow Bunyip again. Here goes! I got more of these generators to power up, which I think requires the Shadow Beam. Kind of weird just powering these generators by blasting them with the Kamehameha laser, but whatever works, I suppose. Suppose it makes about as much sense as setting them on fire. Obviously, this one is a fair bit more linear. Obviously, a lot more stuff which dictates you needing the Thermal Bunyip. So we're not going to worry about that for the time being and just punch our way for everything. With that funny pointy finger gun. It's like, again, I never noticed this as a kid and I just find it hilarious. Let's see, where do you want me to go, game? Is there anything over here? Oh. Guessing there would be stuff over here if I could swim in lava, but for the time being it seems... Oh, there's a bilby down there. I could probably just vibrate super vigorously, and there we go, bilby. That actually reminds me as well, from what I saw in the test footage for Tyler the Tasmanian 4 Gunyip, apparently the Shadow Bunyip had a flight mode, so they seemed really dead set on just keeping the Shadow Bunyip around. For better or for worse. Ooh, there's actually this little thing here. I think this requires the gravity grenade. You do it, and it just causes platforms to rise. I don't really get it either. God, you look like Fraser with that finger gun. I don't think I spelled his name right. Well, you could argue that not a lot of people do spell his name right, considering there's supposed to be 2 E's. Ah, nice. I was wondering when that would show up. So now we have a reason to go back there. Or, you know, we could just ascend these platforms, these stylized looking platforms. I think these are the same ones from the beginning of the game. Again, still not sure why they aren't stylized spy eggs of the same sort of... cut from the same sort of cloth. I will say though, obviously along the fauna here I do sort of get... it does sort of remind me a fair bit of the Black Arms, but at the same time, I do kind of think it's kind of unique and cool. Just looks very distinct. Yes, I think we just have to go back this way. I'm not sure if actually just tapping the glide actually does anything, though. Mostly just doing it out of habit at this point. Let's have a look. Can I actually... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, can I actually destroy that with the Shadow Beam? And the answer seems to be yes. So, decisions on where we need to go next. Let's try this way. It seems as though there's just a whole bunch of collectibles here, which I think I can only collect with the Shadow Bunyip, actually, because of the gravity grenade. It's like, wow. Stuff which actually requires you to use certain abilities that only certain types of characters have in order to collect certain collectibles. How novel. You know, as compared to just having... Oh, can I make that? Oh. I seriously didn't think I was gonna make that. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Everything's hunky-dory. From the looks of it, we're just gonna have to go all the way back. All the way back. Good grief. There we go. So the main question is, where do we go from here? Oh hey, conveniently placed arrow. I'm sure this will be helpful. As again, yeah, you're gonna have to forgive me here a little bit, as I don't remember the ins and outs of these particular areas fully as compared to the other 2 games. Looks to me... Oh, it's just around the corner. Great. Okay, just one more. Okay, okay. Glad about that, because, well, I meant was a little bit nervous getting into this one, just due to that unfamiliarity, which I suppose you could argue is sort of part of the fun, really. Just hum-de-dum-de-dum. And last one should just be down this little passageway here. It really does feel as though you... Oh. I was gonna say, it does kind of feel as though you really do quite a fair bit in this game, even if it is just... Oh. Yes, I can tell the whole thing is trapped behind me. It's not like these Quinkan are locked... I'm not locked in here with these Quinkan. They're locked in here with me! Like, I could imagine with a more modern combat system, just running around and just absolutely smashing up these aliens with a mech with punches and lasers and satellite beams and whatnot would be pretty heckin' cool. Oh, so yeah, the Nucleon shield. This, I'm pretty sure, just makes it so you take reduced damage, which I guess would be kind of useful if you're only going for melee. Just, I think it would be better if you could actually team it with the other upgrades. Oh, this is... Is that all of them? Are you all done? Can I please proceed with the level yet? Can I proceed? Okay. Okay, good. Last one should be up here. Ah, and look at that. It actually has its own unique thing. It's like they knew this was going to be the last one you come across. How about that? Just, shoot. Alright, I guess we're just using the shadow beam for this. Just... Oh. Alright, I guess you just have to punch the buttons for dog's sake. And last one is up there. Okay, that looks pressed, so just, shoot it. That doesn't seem to be working, game. I'm trying here. Okay, that works. Then you just blast it. And oh look, there's another boss at the end. At least I think there's another boss. Let's have a look-see. Because for all I know, I could just accidentally walk straight past it. Where is this boss? You showed me there is boss. Where is boss? We're just gonna need the shadow, the pulse laser for this. Guessing? No, it's probably not this way. I'm sure I'll stumble across it eventually. Just has this sort of weird little sort of awkward, Oh, here he is. Alright, buddy, let's get this over with. That's it, just, do your funny turn. You know, let's try the shield. Let's try the shield, actually. And then just punch him in the back. Isn't this just a lot more exciting? That's... No idea why you keep turning away from me, but it's not really helping your case. Oh. Okay, that kind of stung. Ow. You know, I'm just gonna keep my distance from now on. Just, yeah. I don't fancy dying today. Yeah, I can just... Why just go in for the kill when you can easily just, hang back and shoot? Surprisingly few opals on that one. Ooh. Thanks, Val.
That's it. The power is back on.
Well, you are a powerful force.
Good one.
Oh, we're doing... I was about to say, are we gonna go into that whole thing again?
People in Cassopolis, and I'll do anything to get Shazza back.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. It's not the same without her around.
Hi, I have a job for you. I need to get one of my robo-bugs.
Robo-bugs?
But I'm worried
Wait, costs a toll? Cost a soul?
I've decided it would be safer if I were using you as a warm-blooded shield.
Oh, thanks.
You're a real life loser.
Thanks a bunch.
Saver, I mean a life saver.
Yeah. Alright, let's just... Oh, hey, Shaz. Look at that, somehow she just got herself out. Nice. So much for that dramatic beat.
To the ancient weapon lies somewhere in southern rivers. That town must be found and destroyed. Then I, the all-powerful Quinkan,
Who is for some reason talking through a frill lizard. Is it really just the case that that's the only way he can communicate with mammals? Like, oh no, he's moving extra slowly, how will she ever escape? Alright, time to, go all the way over there by the looks of it. Can I actually afford the, Okay, nope, still need, 2,000 more. Alright, let's go and, Yeah, let's just go. Through Bumfrey. Who is Bumfrey? And why does he... Why... And how did he get his own scrub? That's what I want to know. Because as far as I'm aware, a lot of the naming conventions you see in this game, which were backported into the second game for the PC version, they were just here in the original version, though I don't think, of course, the... Yeah, I don't think the trees work like that. Look at the proximity of these little dead ones. It's like wherever you go, it's just magical terraforming powers. Oh, there was a picture frame there. Crazy. Okay, just gotta fight my way through here. And look at that. Something I can actually use my warparang on. Ooh. Ooh. I actually get to showcase this off. Yeah, it's basically just the same as it's basically just the same. You know, I want to try something actually. Gonna put 3 on there. Configure. Get the Mega Stone off here. Put the Warp Stone on here. Ah. Doesn't work with the Zoom Stone. No! Okay, Ultra. Earth. Earth. Warp. Okay, multi-stone doesn't work in it. There's mega-stone. Nope. Alright. Alright. I was gonna say, it would be neat if it worked with the zoom stone as well, so I could just bypass this puzzle, but I guess not. I will say that it is kind of funny. Just seeing the warp zone just casually explode as you just ascend to it. I'll get this eventually, you'll see. You'll all see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put the other stones back on here real quick. Just... that isn't working. Okay, let's try this again with the rangs, which Warp Zone was designed to work with. Just run all the way up here, and we got a picture frame for our troubles. Hooray! Alright, let's go talk to Duke some more. How have you been, old chum?
Sir, hello, sir. Let's go destroy that.
Yeah, still have no idea why your goggles do that, but I do find you more endearing here as opposed to you just having red eyes in the second game. No idea whether that was the case. I don't think that was actually in the...
Destroy that robo-bug. Aren't we supposed to be protecting the robo-bug?
Are you sure, sir? Only, I get a bit confused these days. 1 minute we're fighting Cass, and the next...
Yeah, I get you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, in that case, let's go protect that robo-bug.
Okay, just gotta, destroy this robo-bug, as they say, which mostly just involves, bombing all these things and just ensuring that, the way is clear. From what I recall, this is a surprisingly easy escort mission. At least, from what I recall. Just gotta remember to, wait for the boost to charge up. You know, I think part of me just wants to go on ahead and see what happens if I just break all the barricades. I mean, surely that will work out, right? As you can see that the Robobug does have a fair bit of health. Just goes down in slivers. It's just like splinters coming off of it. Oh yeah, there's also a whole bunch of these power-ups here. Let's... Nice, shields. Let's see, where is the Robobug right now? Where is our oh, he's already over there. Okay. Really kind of feels as though the machine guns are kind of superfluous. Also, ow. At least when it comes to taking out the main targets. Ooh, fire bombs. That'll definitely be useful. Just thinking, imagine we got to fight this Robobug. Wouldn't that be cool? That's it, away with you all. And look at that, he's gonna get to the end and he's gonna still have like half his health. This mission is... part of me kind of wants to think that the original version of this this mission was a lot harder. It's just... This Robobug, it feels like it's impossible for it to die at any point. You know what I mean? It's like... It's impossible to fail, unless you're like really, really, really bad. Alright. Got you to the end there, buddy. Just gonna sit there and spin. Oh, look at this cool action shot. Ooh.
Robobug survived. Whoever was protecting it was a formidable force.
We were the ones protecting it.
You were there, remember?
Ah, Duke, never change.
Silly me. Well done, sir.
I hope it was worth it. For Shaz's sake.
For Shaz's sake. Yep. Will the ends justify the means? Ooh, another Ultra Stone. I'll happily equip that.
Slave rat.
What do you want? Oh, Kakaboom Island. Finally, we get to do this one.
Device on board that I need you to retrieve. I need it if you ever want me to find out where Shazza is, which I'm very close to doing.
One of your little friends.
Oh, someone's there waiting for me. I wonder who it could be.
Oh, and Ty. Be careful.
I don't like the way you said that. Anyways. Time to mess around with stones again. Ring chassis. Let's get the Mega Stone off of here real quick. Ultra Zone, Zoom Stone. Here you could have like multiple multi-stones. Neat. Okay, so probably configure. Yeah, let's just put a Mega on here. Why not? And now we just have like a super utilitarian. Okay, so without the multi-stone, it basically just does become the deadly rang from the second game. Arguably the best one in the game. Okay, so whoop, whoop. Seems we already got a fair few missions on hand. So we got obviously got to go to Kakaboom Island. That's Mount. Again, it feels as though a lot of stuff was changed about in development because Mount Boom was in the second game and not Kakaboom Island. Yep, gotta do some more Redback Gang stuff and more stuff with Carlos, which we're probably gonna do after we're done with Kakaboom Island. I've been looking forward to this one, actually. I remember this one being quite a fun little set piece. You'll see why once we get there. But I suppose for the time being, oh hey, the Redback Gang's already here, so may as well pop in and say hello. How you doing, mates?
See, I told you we'd go.
I just happen to be in the neighborhood.
Lucky so far, Ty. See how you go against the Redbacks.
Ah, we're actually fighting now.
Derby, derby, derby.
Only on this Sunday! Yep, just gotta beat them all in another demolition derby, just like... I will say, I do kind of like a lot of these tracks. At least in terms of how they look. That's it, on your way. On your way. Look at that, they're actually they're actually in little carts now. Nope. Nope, go back. Go back. That's not what I wanted. I was hoping for some weapons. Can we have new weapons, please? Please. Nope, bonus tux. Well, at least this time I know what I'm doing, so don't necessarily have to worry about— oh. Okay, just casually putting bombs on the tracks. Thanks a bunch. Well, I could just go the other way, can't I? Let's see how— you're probably not expecting this. As we're all just going in one direction, as opposed to me. The independent thinker. Yeah, we'll say at the very least, kart racing, kind of fun. Ultra, just, how do you feel now? How do you feel now, sir? After I just blew you up with one of the most powerful, power-ups in this entire mode. You look... the sort of thing which would have given you a concussion. Here. Just casually throw out the blue shell power-up. Let's see how that fares. Because that also works here. It's just... it really is the case that it really is just a standard kart race, except there's infinite laps. And everybody just has health bars. Let's just go back for some more. Let's be greedy, yes. As the Doom... just saw the Doom power just sort of spaz out and just go in the opposite direction. Anything else over here? Ooh. Yeah, I like the jump. I don't think the jump was in the original version of the kart racing. It's fun. Part of me kind of wishes this is in Cross Worlds. You know, just to sort of add a little bit more pep to the traversal. You know, you can actually add platforming elements to your racing game in your series, which is most known for platformers. It's like, in hindsight, it seems kind of obvious. Kind of surprised that more of these mascot kart races don't do the same thing. Also, yeah, just casually get you caught up in that. Perish! And just like that, there's just 3 more schmucks that I have to erase. Still a little bit slow paced for my liking, but I can at least see it's fun. Also kind of goofy just messing around with the warp like that. Just again, this really just strikes me as one of those games where the ambition outstripped the talent. It's like they really wanted to do a lot of stuff, but probably didn't have a lot of the time, the resources, the know-how in order to really pull it off. Look at that. I still think, for the most part, with these games as a whole, they really made the best with what they had, and especially with these remasters. Part of me is really kind of wishing we do properly get a console release of this. Just, it's like, not so much for me, just for everybody else who missed out. And then again, people who probably played the second game when they were kids probably don't really care all that much, all things considered. It's just, I suppose it's more sort of a completion thing. It's not the end of the world, but it's something that I would like to see. Also, probably should catch up with one of these. Oh yeah, I could probably just go back. Ow. Hello. Okay, it's just you, it's just me, and whoever else is on the track. Wait, oh, I completely forgot there is a time limit. Shoot. I think we're hosed. I think I might have screwed things up. Yep. Shoot. Alright, let's just go again. You can just skip this, okay. Just gonna have to be a lot more proactive and just try to keep up with the rest of the pack. As opposed to just whatever I was doing. Again, just kind of feel it's better off to stay near the back of the pack just so that you can just more easily blast them with power-ups like that. Like, look at that. I could just instantly bully them with the ultra power-up. It's great. Well, I should probably slow down. I'm getting a little too far ahead. And that being said, the guy up front is also getting very, very far ahead. Maybe I should just do something about him, if I can. But yeah, what is up with that guy? He's just super far ahead. I want to say that's Russ, Redback Russ. Makes no sense. Also, can you... Oh yeah, he's just... Oh, it was Rex. What the heck is Rex up to nowadays? Just being the god of kart racing by the looks of it. The patron saint. Ow. Come on, just grab the thing. We need to hurry. Okay. Doom, go. I think... Nah, Rex is still in the running. He's just a lot more far behind. Not as far behind as me, but you get the point. You get the point. Just casually just bullying whoever's in first. This thing, could you imagine a Demolition Derby mode in Crossworlds where it's just... Ah yes, you just got to drive around the track constantly and just try and hit each other. Granted, most matches will probably only last like a minute. That's it, just all fly on by. Completely unsuspecting of me just doing whatever that is. And look at that, just most of everybody is just gone now. And it's just me, Rex, and whoever's in pink. Alright, Rexy, you better get ready. Okay, okay, Rex is just dead. Which means it's just whoever's in pink that I gotta deal with. Yeah, I think this works better. I think. Ow, prick. Good to know that they could still target me with Doom power-ups of their own. I was going for the grind rail. Oh. Okay, I guess I could just, go the other way. Yes, this... My plan is flawless. Oh, in the face. That's it. On your merry way, my son. On your merry way. As I just shoot you in the back again. Okay, just one more minute in order to wrap this up. Okay. Okay, it shouldn't take too long. Just got to actually find some... There aren't actually that many power-ups on this map. There's just only like 2 sets. Prick! I don't remember this being so tough. Come on, let's go at it again. Let's do it again. Again! I'm gonna get this eventually, you'll see. You'll all see. I just don't want this to turn into the whole Team Sonic thing where I'm just sort of sat here just trying to do the same annoying kart racing challenge for seemingly hours on end. I don't think it's going to be that bad, because at the very least the kart racing here is a lot more interesting, but at the same time, just gotta watch out for that.
I'll get you for that.
Yeah, there's only like 2 sets of power-ups on this entire map. So I think maybe it would be better to just take the grind rails each time and just... Well, you know, maybe... What? Wait. Wait. I saw that one race... I saw that one guy get trapped on one particular part of the map. I saw that. Okay, 2 out of 10. What are you doing? Just like they were just completely just stuck still on the track, like they'd stalled. Is that how it is? Just the carts are malfunctioning now? Also, warp isn't really helping in the slightest. Alright, Ranger Kid. I'm gonna have to put you down. That works surprisingly well, actually. Okay, just gotta really just hurry up and see if I can make the use of this Ultra Stone real quick. Or, you know, I could just, turn around and, do... No, I screwed up. Man. Whatever. There you go, Rex. Now we're all level pegging. Well, except for me, I am the king of the ring. That's it, after you, Rex. This is not what I want. Okay, so Rex is dead, so it's just me and a Frodo lizard, just like old times. Somehow this Frodo lizard is tougher than any Frodo lizard I've faced in the past. Just hoping for some sort of flame power up here, or something which can easily just use to end this. That's not what I want. I can't even use it. Looks like I'm just completely stuck with this useless power-up now. Okay, can I just... Can I get something? Can I get something which can do damage? He's stuck again! Okay, Frost. You know what? Just stay there, alright? Stay there. Stay there real quick. I'll come back for you. I'm sorry for a lizard. It's... Oh, he's... Dagnabbit, he bamboozled me. He tricked me. I was gonna say it was time for me to put him down, and then he just sped off. Come back here, you. I'm not done with you yet. Come on, 30 seconds. Yes. Goodbye. Okay, that's finally over. Hopefully that's the worst of it.
Red Jack! What do you think you were doing out there?
Yeah, you had him.
There you go, guys. It was just a bit of fun.
I object.
This is between us and Belvedere!
Belvedere? Oh.
Belvedere?
So that's how it's gonna be. They all just have super posh names, actually. They're middle class. But the middle class boys trying to be edgy.
The nerve of some people. Time, mate. Even though you've already beat him, that stinker Carlos has opened up another one of his battle arenas. It seems he hasn't learned his lesson yet. You're just the guy to teach it to him.
You know what? It's just round the corner. Let's go. Well, see, I don't think adding more than one Earthstone really affects the damage at all, or the explosion radius. Again, it is just the case of the elemental stones, where the effectiveness and potency just maxes out at 2, so... I guess that just means that for everything else, I can just use whatever. Probably fine with what I got, actually. Just extra range, extra being able to see things. Is completely fine. Honestly, could probably just do with some more Ultra Stones, actually. Okay, Carlos's arena right over here. Part of me feels as though that wooden beam isn't supposed to be there. But regardless, just casually just another bunker here. Ah yeah, Outback Safari. They're all in with the callbacks this time around. Look at this, it's all Lello in here.
What do you think you're doing, Carlos?
I told you he'd come crawling back. I knew he couldn't resist a challenge.
Is that what we're going with?
These are my ferals.
Ferals? What do you mean by that? Okay, bye, I guess.
They're intrigued. Get a good look, Ty. They'll be watching you.
Oh, so now we're bringing into question her. His, like, smoky assistant. Alright, let's just... Ah. Thank you for pointing out all the invisible crates for me, game. Also, yeah, needless to say, with, explosions, Quinkan aren't immune to explosions. They just, perish like everything else, really. Actually, that's a good point. Can I... Okay, so you can just punch stuff and it explodes. Excellent. Also seems there's more stuff over here, so may as well go have a look. Let's go have a look over here. Also, gonna be honest, don't exactly remember what level 3 Ultra gives you in terms of... Oh! There's just a another stone up there. Let's go grab it. Let's go grab it real quick. It's like, how nice of you, game, to provide me yet another stone. Is it something other than water? Is it something new which I can use? Because I'm already so full of water stones. I can make so many Vaporeons now. And look at this! Look at this! It's another water stone! Yeah, needless to say, that's one of the problems I've experienced so far with this game. Just the distribution of the stones. It's like... We already have, like, double-digit fire stones at this point. You'd think maybe some air stones would be good among that. Maybe some magnet stones. Because as far as I'm aware, outside of just straight-up buying them, magnet stones are pretty rare. Oh, and there's these little freaky things. They're sort of mincing all over the place. Okay, so they don't have proximity detonation. These things only deal good damage if you score direct hits. Good to know, game. Oh. This is just a free... This is just a free one for me. Just... You can barely even see what's going on for all the smoke. It's just like being in Victorian Britain. Well, you know, New York. Wait, you're actually able to tank an explosion? Okay, so these Quinkan are tougher than I thought, but, I suppose it just, means just hitting them with... They weren't expecting the second rocket. Look at that! Those are his just standard iron bar boomers. You can't use those in the game. What is going on here?
We learn, and every time we are one step closer to your demise.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna be really smart by the time I'm done with you.
Oh yes, finally we get an air stone. Finally. Finally.
What are you doing?
Get out of my face, Cass.
Find my dropship. Get moving! And don't accidentally fall into a volcano on your way.
Yeah, I was just paying a visit to your boyfriend. Okay. Airstone. Basically just the Zappyrang. Which means, of course, just put a Firestone on there. Excellent. Let's get rolling. And with that, we technically have all the elemental stones and can do all the stuff you need the elemental stones for. Just smashing through walls, or creating ice cubes in water, putting out burning stuff, or just jump-starting generators, because as far as I'm aware, just like in the first game, the Zappyrang doesn't really have that many applications. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly, though. Just, again, Zappyrang in this game, despite seemingly being the most powerful of the free elemental rangs, not including the Kaboomerang, is just the most situational. It's like in the first game, the Flamerang was just a direct upgrade from your standard Boomerang in terms of damage. It was Zappyrang not so much. It's kind of a shame, really, because I kind of wish they did, or at the very least were able to go back and really sort of flesh out a lot of the content ideas they had from these games. You know, just to see them brought into fruition more than anything. Look at that, the power of splash damage wins again. It's like we're playing the American Tasmanian Tiger now. Can I use this to destroy sharks? Yeah, no. Alright, I could have sworn you could use them to blow up sharks, but I guess not. Oh yeah, the Aquarangs are still here. Fairly certain, just like in Tai 2, the original version of this game just used the standard Boomerang molds instead of the Aquarangs. Something which always annoyed me as a kid, but it's one of those things which I'm definitely glad they had the time to go back and fix. Anyways, I think... Ow. I think we're just supposed to go over this way. There we go. Oh hey, there's a platform here now. Yes, yes, I know game. I know game. I have eyes. Just use that to jump up here and rescue the Bilby that's just hanging out on the wing of the plane. Just like in that one episode of Johnny Bravo. There's a clown on the wing of the plane. Ah yeah, here we go. Good old Kakaboom Island. Love this track. Obviously, it's just another resort island, not something too out of the ordinary for this series. Oh hey, it's Dennis. Hey buddy, what are you doing all the way out here with your disciplinary action? I could ask you the same thing. Oh, strong language there, Ty. On the beach with hundreds of monsters.
It might be a bit too dangerous, Dennis.
Oh, don't worry about little old me, Ty.
Oh.
I never go for a stroll without my bazooka.
Yep, they just straight up gave him a rocket. Heck yeah. Alright. It's time to do D-Day and look at him go. Just, you know, the cowardly cheapskate from the first game. Now just running all over the place with just an infinite ammo rocket launcher. It's kind of out of nowhere, but I do kind of love it in all honesty. It's just the absurdity of it. It's just great. It's like, the best thing is just like, they know the absurdity. They just play into it, and it's glorious. I love it. Also, what is going on with this crab? I think this is just a thing in this level, just really has a thing for switches in these cages. I know there was a thing in the second game, but I think it's really, something you see a lot of in here. Nice. So many to add to the collection. Alright, let's delve around and see if we can sniff out more collectibles, because obviously this place is going to have a bunch of them. Main thing I remember, just picture frames just in the weeds here. Oh, so yeah, this music is great. There we go, found that one in the end. Probably gonna have to come back here at some point and just clear it out. Just... Part of me feels just need to dedicate an entire stream to just doing collectathon things. But I'll do the best I can for the time being. Oh hey, it's more of those crabs.
Oh no! There's no way we're getting past.
Ty.
Oh yeah! I'll turn that landslide into a landslide victory for bush rescue.
But yeah, that makes sense. Just, the perfect thing for demolition duty, for clearing landslides. Just, American rockets! Just casually just running around with this Liberty launcher is great. Yeah, I remember there being more collectibles around here. I can smell them. Yeah, I don't really get that, why it has the Thunder Egg jingle. Hey, Gooba Steve.
Banana, 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 na, 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 na. I'm writing a song. It's about a banana. Oh no! I've forgotten how it goes. I think it was about me. And it went, Gooba Steve, Gooba Steve, Gooba, Gooba, Steve, Steve, Steve. Silly little banana.
Still gets a little chuckle out of me every time. Alright, it's time for more destruction. It's like I didn't realize this was so early on, otherwise I would have made more of a deal out of this whole thing, because obviously, for me personally, highlight of the game. Just this whole segment. Just... It's one of those things that really just brings a smile to the face. Oh, there comes some more of the cowardly stuff.
Don't worry about it, mate. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, it really feels as though they just took this back from the Temple of Karnak. Like it's like, oh yes, I remember a lot of these. Just the buzzsaw as well. Get out of here, you. Pretty sure there's just a whole bunch more stuff in here as well. Yep. Okay. Oh my. Oh matron, yes. Very small explosions, I must say. They're very small rockets. I guess that's what you get for not loading up your armaments with oh, there he goes, with explodium. I'm sure I can manage this whole segment just fine. It's just a whole bunch of falling rocks. What's the worst that could happen? Yep, somehow a jeep made it here as well. No idea how. And look at that! More just streams of boiling lava for us to just traverse. I don't think you need me to tell me about how... You don't need me to tell you how... Obviously, just being in close proximity to lava will just melt your bones outright, but... Eh. Get over here, you. Get over here, you. Come on over here. I know that I want to punch you in the nose. Yeah, just expect combat to be a lot like this from now on. It's just literally just cartoon fighting in a dust cloud. Hey, there's a little pontoon there. Where does this lead, I wonder? The bloodlust is getting to him.
Oh, yes. Silly me. I can get a little bit excited. But how are you going
To say at the very least. Where was this throughout the rest of the games?
I guess I'm going for a swim.
But first, let's see where this pontoon takes us. Nowhere. Okay. I was gonna say, obviously don't want to jump on those. Alright, I guess we're just going, down there. into what obviously looks like a boss fight. Gurgle, gurgle. Oh, hey, it's just like that one boss fight from Rayman 3. Except, his laser can more aggressively track you. Can I actually... Yeah, you can just come up for air, so... health is a non-issue. It's just a matter of actually locking onto the boss. That's it, just poke your eyes out. There you go. Now it's a... Ah, yes. The true definition of a hidden... I could Can I actually just leave? Can I just leave the boss fights? Yeah, there's the plane, so I could just... I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to resolve this. Yeah, I could just go. I could just, wander around for a little bit. He doesn't heal or... Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna get on the spy wing. Fine. Fine. Alright, let's bring this to a close. Oh, that's brutal. Just straight up just ripped his eye stalk out.
Well done, Ty. I certainly couldn't have kept my mouth shut for that long. I'll get it delivered to Cass for you.
Ah. Okay, thanks. But aren't you supposed to be the general?
What it is. Quinkan have attacked Cass's power grid again. This time at the reactor cores. I think this is just the opportunity we need to take out Cass for good. Oh, never mind. Would you and Sly go and sort out the cores for me?
Alright, alright. Let me just go grab that Bilby over there. Okay. So, obviously there's a whole bunch of more collectibles for me to get around here, but I think I'm gonna save that for later. Mostly just because I remember some of these stones being quite annoying to actually, get a Yes, I know, it'll take me away from here. Take me far away where they can't find me. Yeah, pretty sure this is another picture frame hidden in this... Oh, there it is. I just want to see real quick. Oh. All of a sudden, there's just platforms in the lava. Okay, game. For some reason, I could have sworn these platforms moved. Guess not. Also noticing no drop shadows on these, which is kind of a little bit of concern. I'm starting to think this is going to be a recurring thing, just constantly getting stones that we needed earlier on but don't need now. It's like, we had a whole bunch of fire stones, now get ready for a whole bunch of earth stones. Air stones, what are those? Alright, let me just see what the deal is here with this air stone, because I don't quite remember. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let's just get a move on. Thinking maybe going another half hour and then calling it, because as far as I'm aware, we already are pretty much halfway through the game. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Okie doke. Okay, the coal sheet meltdown, which obviously looks like we're gonna be doing more stuff with the thermo bunyip. I think you're starting to see a pattern here. Yeah, it's one thing which I only slightly remember. It's just, it feels as though the missions here really go in a set formula, where you have one which is just a sort of dedicated level, you have kart racing, you have battle arena, you have level featuring both bunyips, and then the boss fight. It's just starting to feel a little bit formulaic. It's something that I do kind of appreciate as well about the second game. It just feels as though there was a fair bit more variety. I mean, obviously, a lot of that just comes down to a lot of just having more bunyips, a lot of them not exactly being the best, but feels a lot in terms of the other stuff you were doing as well. Like, just a lot of stuff we had to get one thing, get an item from one place to another during a time limit. I don't think there's any of those sort of missions in those games. There's none of those sort of timed ones. For better or for worse, because obviously I can imagine those timed missions being quite frustrating in an environment like this where you're constantly getting shot at. Obviously not quite as bad in the second game where all you have to do is drive. I can imagine those sort of levels being, missions being quite annoying with the crap merciful, gonna be brutally honest. This also means I can finally buy the last of the bunyip power-ups. The bunyip upgrades. Because of course we now have enough months of that. Just gotta casually just park my keister in here. Go in here. And orbit drills.
That is so you.
Orbital array of miniature drills designed to protect the bunyip. So basically just like the Nucleon shield. Alright, here we go again.
I wonder what would happen if we accidentally flew this thing through Cass's house.
Does he even have a house? Would it be like a penthouse?
Another mess to clean up for Cass. I'd rather keep humouring him. At least until we find Shazza.
Man, he's just so browbeaten at the moment.
Get in there and sort it out.
Do gotta feel bad for the poor guy. Anyways, now it's time to go for that level again, but with the firmer bunyip. Kaloo Kalay. Look at that, there was 5 in the cutscene and now there's just 3. I do kind of get it, but at the same time it's just... Again, one of those things where the cutscenes are trying to be super ambitious, but the gameplay doesn't really match. Okie doke. Yeah, orbit drills. I think these things damage enemy. Oh yeah, they do. So, with these, I think they might actually be better than the Nucleon shield for the fact that, at least with these, you have some form of protection whilst you're swimming. With these, you can actually damage enemies. Which is nice. Also looks to me as though mostly just picture frames over here. Can I make this jump? Can I make... Nope, 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 nope. Down we go. Let's have a look down in the... Ooh. Ooh. My intuition doesn't fail me. And look at this! Another Earthstone. Yep. Now we have 5, which is more than we realistically need. Because again, you only... The effectiveness only caps out at 2, so... Part of me thinks that there was like a, some sort of mod, or if this actually does get a full release on console, one thing that I would definitely like to see, of course, is just a better distribution of stones, because it's like we don't need... How many water stones do we even have at the moment? It doesn't even say. We don't need double digits of all these stones. Okay, I think we need the satellite strike for that. Nice. Go down there in a little bit. Let's see what's over here. Oh, hey, it's those swingy things from, that one tree climbing level from the second game. No idea what these are doing here, but alright. Just means I can just hover past them. And, oh hey. Nice. Was a little too hasty on that. Let's try again. Do you think it's kind of cute with this thing that's in the arms are also just retract into the thrusters? It's just... I don't know, something about that just seems kind of cute to me. There we go. Now we just have to get this one over here. With these conveniently placed ice bridges over boiling lava. I don't get it either. Nice. Oh hey, another stone. Another mega stone, nice. Let's see, anything down here? Nope, just this retractable platform, which is... You gotta that must be some pretty thick ice to be able to survive in molten rock. Like, again, video game logic, but still, it's just one of those things where it's like, how does that work? Nice. Now, let's see where we are with this place. Winter Woods, that's where we are. Just got another one of these bilbies to find around here somewhere. Again, not too big of a deal, because I can just come back at any point, but... would be nice to just try and find them all. Yeah, I don't think I already cleared this area out. No, I think this is a different... I think this is a different lava pit, and... when'd you know? Another big hole. Camera, can you please... there we go. There we go. And it looks like another stone down here. Another zoom stone. Nice. It's like... see, this is good. We're actually getting... stones which at this point have been quite rare. Again, would appreciate a magnet stone, but I guess you really can't be choosers. Something tells me I'm just gonna have to grind up a whole bunch of months to get in order to get any of those. Oh yeah, I could just do this. Alright. I think it's like they thought of this. It's like, in order to use the satellite strike, you can't be attacking. It's like they thought ahead on this whole thing. Can I break through this? No. Guess I'm just going to have to go the long way around. Alright, first of all, let's just catch this... let's just grab this, this other one, which is over here. Super satisfying to pull off, though. Hey, Treble Ice's combat, sure, but it's still super satisfying. Look at this. Boom, they're gone. And then I could just mop up the rest of them with fisticuffs. It's good. Let's see. Can I was gonna say, can I get up here? It doesn't look like it. Looks as though... What are you trying to show me, game? Okay. Just have to look up. Okay, 2 more to go. Puff. Poof. Yeah, from what I recall, there's only one more level of these kinds, and part of me is kind of glad for that, because obviously all these Bunyip levels all look the same. They just have the same sort of level theme, just like, oh, it's the fire and ice thing, which I really do kind of wish that we got more level themes. To be perfectly honest with you, just feel as though just trudging through a whole bunch of different environments with these two would be nice. I mean, obviously, given the form of Bunyip, it would have to necessitate volcanoes, but I still think that leaves you with a fair few options, like a jungle setting or a beach setting. Just obviously, it's still kind of limited, considering you still have to do the volcano thing, but you could still do more stuff. Also, oh no. What am I being timed on? Game. What is going on with this geometry? See anything else around here? Ooh. Oh, platform. That's what I needed to catch. Okay. Okay, game, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's see where the platform takes us. If I can find my way back. Okay, there we go. There we go. Again, always found this countdown super stressful. Okay, there we go. Take me away. Ah, there's the generator. Okay, one more to go. And then we can mosey on out of here. Still, I think I only have only one Bilby to find around here somewhere, but yeah, I'm sure I can find it at some other point. Again, probably just gonna have to buy all those maps. Which, again, not too big of a deal. Hummer. Can I make that? Surely I can. Okay, good. Just quickly punch everything in the face over here. Yeah, it definitely feels as though this is a new area we haven't been to before. With more... Fairly certain these walkways were recycled from the oil rig level. At least I know the collapsing platforms were. Just gonna punch this down. And we're done.
That's the last one. The reactors are the right temperature again.
I hope Cass appreciates what we're doing for him.
I don't even
Probably
care
not.
what Cass thinks. Just need to get Shazza back.
See? Priorities.
That stinker Cass actually came good on his word. He found out that Shazza is being held by the Quinkan right under his beak, just outside of Cassopolis.
How convenient.
Unfortunately, she's being guarded by a huge dragon, Quinn. Best way to tackle this one is in a gunyip, I reckon. Well, go get to the airfield and get your girl.
Alright. Time for the next boss fight. And good timing too. It seems... It's like just the most opportune timing for us to have a boss fight. And let me just buy some more stuff. Still don't have enough for any more skins, which is fine, because I'm probably not going to use any more anyways. Let's roll. I'm not 100% certain if you can refight the bosses in this game. At least I assume if this did get a full release, that would be guaranteed. Oh, there's the pop-in. So, well, so much for my whole this being better than Frontiers ramble. Is just, yep, still got pop-in, along with the weird trees. It's just like sometimes you just can't win. I really do like this shade of electric purple, though. It's nice. Okay. Still super satisfying to use. Ooh. Pow. And then we just have to go all the way around the headland in order to actually get the thing. Just gotta take the long way around. You know what, since we're here, we could probably also buy another map. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Out of my way, buddy. Not sure why, just, you'd think just there being like a ton of sharks in here would be a lot more terrifying than in the first game, but somehow not.
Ahoy there, landlubber!
Ahoy there! I'll be getting the missing persons map.
See you on the seven seas!
Yep, and with that we can now see bilbies on the map. Should be one floating around here somewhere. I see him. You're just doing the funny hang in there meme, I think. Oh, so yeah, this is another track which... Oh, there he is. Yeah, this is another track which I really do like. Just... The main thing which I really take away from these games is just the super relaxing guitar... Just acoustic guitar music. Just... It really speaks to the soul, as it were. Oh, there's a chromium orb up there. He's nice. It's like, I could just probably listen to that in my room constantly. Well, maybe not constantly, but... You get the idea. Just, nice little relaxing piece.
Good to see you, sir. Now, we don't know too much about the Dragon Quin's capabilities, but never fear, we have found out that they're just like regular Quinkan, only bigger, tougher, stronger, and much more deadly. And it's gotten word you're coming and has attacked Cassopolis.
Fantastic. At the very least, we know it's susceptible to explosions.
To be honest, I was rather dreading this one somewhat.
Alright, boss time. We actually get a boss fight in the Gunya for once. It's like they really wanted to show this new playstyle off. I mean, it is... I do definitely think I prefer it over the helicopter at the very least. Well, there he is. You can actually see him on the map. Alright. Turnabout face. Gotta say, I was expecting something a bit more formidable for the dreaded Dragon Quin. Whereas this is just literally just a big dragonfly. Oh. I don't know, something about this whole fight seems like a bit of a crapshoot, to be honest. So far, at the very least. Could be... Obviously gonna need to keep a stock up on power-ups for more help. Guided missiles, that's probably gonna be good. Oh, you know, I can just go back to lasers real quick. Alright. Okay, actually has phases. Alright, what are you up to now? As I fly towards you in slow motion. Okay, so it seems to be the case that the tail is the weak spot. Also, ooh, that... I don't remember that laser attack. He's a fast boy, isn't he? Look at him go. That's it, get over here real quick. I'll show you what for. Ow. That's it, he's... Ah. He's going to ground now. Oh, if I only had something which made it so I could easily attack underneath me. Okay, he's smart. He realized I can't aim upwards. Not smart enough to realize that I can just shoot downwards, though. And just completely bomb him to oblivion. Oh yeah, with these I don't even have to aim up. I don't even have to look. I can just do that. In theory, at the very least. Alright, just ready when you are, Dragon Quinn. Where is this man? Like, camera's suggesting he's underneath me, but I can't see him. There he is. Blah! Alright, some dodging also takes up your boost. Good to know. Alright, one more hit and then we should be... There we go. In the face. And there we go, the dragon is kill. And he just flies off into the blue sky. Oh. Oh, and hey, Shaz is here. I didn't realize just how disjointed this game felt at times.
Shaz, you're all right.
Yeah, but we might not be for long. We've got to get back to Bush Rescue.
And...
I'm never going to believe this.
Amazing! So the Quinkan are just preparing the way for the Quinkan!
That's right. And there's some kind of weapon to defeat him hidden in southern rivers.
There's a legend about a mysterious lizard that lives in the outback town of Thylacine. Now, it's said he knows all about the Quinkan.
The legendary mysterious lizard who knows all about the Quinkan has gone missing.
How is it that everybody knows about this except us?
Did you just say the Quinkan expert is missing?
We really have to find him.
Okay. Come with me, love. I'll show you where he was last seen.
Well, at least we have a lead.
I am not gonna let you have all the fun.
Wait, they just let Fluffy into New Baramaji?
Didn't steal him away.
Don't get too worried just yet. He's a very mysterious character. He'll be a lot more than mysterious if the Quinkan find them before we do.
Mate, we don't have time to stuff around with this one. Finding this Quinkan expert is our only chance of stopping the Quinkan. Chaz is waiting for you in the last place that he was seen. I don't need to remind you what'll happen if we fail. The fate of Southern Rivers is on your shoulders. No pressure or anything.
Haha. Oh, you, Maury, always know how to alleviate the situation. But yeah, I think that's going to be a good place to end things off for the time being. Next time, we, go and find Goober Steve. We already did. Whatever. We're gonna go find Goober Steve and he will tell us his wisdom on how to defeat the Quinkans. But until then, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you Saturday, probably. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.